Courtney here. Welcome back to my What to Watch Now channel. This week, I'm gonna give you 2 videos. And in this video, I'm gonna go over my top 5 kidnapping movies that you can watch on Netflix now that you've seen the new stuff.
Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted to the new videos I upload every Friday.
This list of movies is going to be a little different, okay? Let me tell you, I had to do some scrolling because I find that I've seen a lot of the movies that are on Netflix in the series. So I wanted to do something different, and I came across one of them and thought to myself, okay, I wonder if I can find any more like this, and was surprised that some movies came up that I had never heard of before. I'm pretty sure you probably haven't heard of them, but you know, and some of them, they're not top-notch. They're towards the bottom half of the list, but they definitely held my attention, and I think they're gonna be worth the watch. To start off my list at number 5, I have Kidnapping Stella. This movie came out in 2019 and is rated TV MA. The movie starts and you see 2 men. And now you're not really sure about what's going on. All you see is them go to the store, maybe some sort of hardware store, and they shop, they get their materials and equipment, and then the next thing they're setting up some sort of room, and it becomes kind of clear that, well, I think they might be kidnapping someone.
Stella is taken off the street and put into a room. She's tied up, her photos taken, and she's left alone in the dark, no doubt wondering what in the world is going on and why her.
At first you think that this is going to be a regular kidnapping with a ransom until it's decided that the ransom's not going to be paid. And then things kind of take a turn when one of the kidnappers, it's kind of revealed that he's keeping a secret from the other one. How long is Tom, the kidnapper, well, one of the kidnappers, gonna let this go on? I mean, or does he even have what it takes to see this through? Okay, see, this plan was not thought out very well. Now we have a dilemma, people. Okay, now Stella, she's the one that was kidnapped. I'm watching the movie trying to figure out at what point are you going to try to get yourself out of this? I mean, at least try to con your way out of this or something. But then you start to see, well, I mean, will she have to? Because, I mean, there's Tom, and his secret just might break him. I mean, see, this is the type thing, when you're planning kidnappings, you're not supposed to let these types of emotions, okay, and feelings interfere with the plan. Now we're being stupid, people, okay? Now this little group of 3 starts to unravel. No one trusts each other. Everyone's working against each other 100%, and the plan starts to go downhill quick. This movie is worth a viewing, okay? It's not by any means the best movie on Netflix, but I was surprised at how it kept my attention the whole time, and I think it was better than I thought it was gonna be. Next, we have number 4, Kidnapping Mr. Heineken. This movie came out in 2015 and is rated R. A group of friends who's been in business together for years, okay? They're really close, okay? They start to run into some money problems, and I mean, they can't even get a bank loan. They do everything they can to try to work this out until one of them decides that it's gonna be a fantastic idea to, well, I'm gonna kidnap Freddie Heineken. Problem solved.
The gentlemen decide before trying an actual kidnapping that they need to pull off another job, not only for the experience, but they also need money. They get away with it and decide that they're now fully prepared to take the next steps.
Preparations are fully underway. I mean, we've gone out, we've gone shopping, we're soundproofing rooms, we're doing everything that we can think of to pull this off. Except for one thing. The person that they planned on kidnapping is very smart. I don't think they planned on his intelligence. As soon as Anthony Hopkins turned around and sized up some of these kidnappers, the looks on their faces, I thought, okay, that's it. The jig is up. Give it up. It's over, it's done. Y'all need to take a loss, take a hard pass on this job because this is not going to end well for any of you. This true story was funny, it was entertaining. It's probably one that you haven't seen, which is always nice. I would definitely try this one out. Now this next one on my list, this is gonna be where the list kind of shifts for a minute, okay? Because see, now we're gonna go into some horror territory. Number 3, I have Apostle. This movie came out in 2018 and is rated TV-MA. This movie is about one man's journey to find his sister that was kidnapped. But first, he has to survive the religious cult that took her.
Thomas is sent by his father with ransom and specific instructions. Bring your sister home and only pay the ransom if she's alive. That's easy enough, right?
Our main character does a good job of keeping his cool in light of the fact that he's just arrived on an island full of crazies. Cult. Sorry. He has a mission and gets right to work. Okay, now see, first he has to figure out, he's got to sort out who he can trust. Nope. And then he's got to figure out if she's alive and where she's being held. Now that's a lot. Already, that's a lot. Meanwhile, as he tries to hide in plain sight, he starts to uncover some weird stuff. That's when Thomas starts to stumble across some things he shouldn't have. I was shocked. This movie really shocked me. I was not prepared for some of the imagery that I got. I was thinking this one was going to be a little of The Witch mixed with maybe some Wicker Man, but this one went a completely different route. Seek and ye shall find for real. This movie is disturbing. Just when you think you know where it's going, it goes somewhere else. Now, I liked this one, but if you don't like seeing nasty stuff, like borderline horror, then you're gonna need to go on to the next one on the list. Now, this one is a good one. On my list, we've gotten to number 2, and the movie is Room. This movie came out in 2015 and is rated R. This is the story of Jack. Jack and his mother. You see, Jack's mother was kidnapped years ago and has raised Jack in this room, okay? They've been confined to this room and she's made it the most special place that she possibly could. It's magical for him and he's being raised to feel like he doesn't need to be anywhere else.
Jack's world is perfect. He has a big, beautiful imagination that helps to keep him okay while confined. Then one day he's forced to accept the ugly truth because now his mother desperately needs his help if they're going to be able to escape and survive.
I'm out of my seat standing right in front of the TV like, go Jack! Oh my God, I was so excited. I was panicking. My heart was racing. I'm like, oh my God, he has to make it. He has to make it. I can't even imagine what it took for this 5-year-old little boy to remember everything that his mother told him to do. To follow her instructions to a T. This poor thing, he's scared to death of being caught by this man, and he's scared to death of a world that he's never seen. This is a remarkable film. I was so worried about viewing it, but I'm so happy that I did. It was heartbreaking seeing them in this room, but I loved watching Jack take in his whole new world. When you have some time and can be still for about 2 hours, watch this one. The story will warm your heart. Little Jacob Tremblay, who plays Jack, even won a Young Actors Award for this movie. He is adorable and excellent. And here we are with the #1 kidnapping movie to watch on Netflix is Kiss the Girls. This movie came out in 1997 and is rated R. Morgan Freeman plays forensic psychologist Alex Cross. Now, if you're not familiar with the James Patterson books, Alex Cross is the guy that you call in when things just aren't adding up. And this time, the man that he's looking for is like no other. He's a self-proclaimed Casanova.
Alex Cross becomes personally involved when this stalker, this Casanova, kidnaps his niece. He must piece this one together quickly because new bodies keep turning up. Casanova only keeps his victims around for so long.
This serial killer loves the game. He's honed his craft well and usually gets what he wants. And now this collector wants Kate. Now Ashley Judd, she plays Kate McTiernan, and she's a doctor. But see, now Casanova doesn't have one of those yet. See, Kate's no one's victim. She's determined to save not only herself, but all the women that Casanova has locked away deep down in the dark somewhere. Ashley Judd and Morgan Freeman were at the height of their careers when this movie came out. Having seen this movie back in the 90s when it was in the movie theaters, I'm not surprised that it's been able to hold up even today. And just when you think the movie is over, nope. There are no gimmicks with this one, no fancy camera work. This is just a great movie based on an even better book. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. And also, I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. So if you like the channel, you've enjoyed the content so far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments section down below, which one of these ones did you like the best? Do you think you might watch the horror one? What about Room? I'm telling you, award. He deserved his award. Until next time.